Hailey Bieber is humiliated again after Justin Bieber abandons her. So get this, Justin Bieber just gave the internet exactly what it needed to drag him for another 48-hour news cycle, and honestly, he earned it. A clip from the GQ Men of the Year event went viral, showing Justin hopping out of the car with his boys and basically speed walking into the event like he forgot his wife even existed. Meanwhile, Hailey is in the back seat alone, trying to get out in a sheer plunging dress, adjusting the outfit, the heels, the dignity, all at once, without a single helping hand in sight. And the way Justin doesn't even glance back, like not even like a courtesy half turn, nothing. He's already 10 steps ahead while Hailey is giving left behind at the airport energy. Social media saw that and said, absolutely not. People were furious. The comments were basically a roast battle with people saying, bro, walk with your wife and help her out, like be a man. And why is she in the back seat while the dudes sit up front? It was bad, like bad. And of course, the internet being the internet, they started pulling receipts. People were reminding everyone of past clips, like that moment where Justin joked that if Hailey wasn't so hot, he would have gotten rid of her. Not exactly Hallmark husband material. So now this whole, abandoning her in the car thing is looking less like, an oopsie and more like a consistent vibe. Fans on Reddit were calling the whole situation disrespectful and weird, and honestly, they're not wrong. A lot of people flat out said that Justin looks completely checked out. Others called the dynamic cold, awkward, and just not giving husband energy whatsoever. And then you add the emotional weight Hailey's already talked about, the postpartum struggle, the nonstop marriage rumors, the weird obsession people have with the relationship, and you can see why this clip hit harder than usual. I mean, she's trying to hold it together while the internet turns her marriage into a live action reality show. And then her own husband hands everyone, this moment on a silver platter. Justin has tried to clean up his image before, mentioning her in his music, apologizing for past comments, and then editing the apology into emojis, which, like, sir, please. But none of that even matters when the cameras catch you treating your wife like that, or like a third wheel on your own date night. And that's why this clip blew up, because it wasn't just a red carpet like faux pas. It fed right into every rumor people already whisper about, that Justin's detached and that the chemistry is off and that Hailey is constantly left to fend for herself while, he floats around like the human version of a disappearing notification bubble. So now the internet is fully convinced she was humiliated, he was careless, and this is yet another crack in the facade they're desperately trying to keep polished. And honestly, with moments like this going viral, they don't even need gossip blogs anymore. I mean, they're giving the internet everything all by themselves. And to quote one of the greats, you know what they say, you allow what you tolerate, and what you tolerate is what will continue. And that was said by me, actually, Ashley. So yes, fix up Justin and Hailey. This is really getting out of hand now. Justin Bieber is in hot water again after attending Kris Jenner's 007 birthday bash. Let's get into it. So apparently Justin Bieber was caught doing the absolute most at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday, and the internet is in full meltdown mode, because when Kris Jenner throws a party, it's not a celebration, it's a summoning circle for chaos. Justin rolled up looking good. I mean, to me at least. He was in a suit and tie, shades on, looking like he just kind of came off a red carpet, and then decided to two-step with Kris Jenner. And let me tell you, the man was vibing, dancing, hugging everyone, giving out, I still got it energy, while Hailey kind of stood there looking like, the calmest woman in a store made up of lip gloss and trauma. Now, fans lost their minds. TikTok detectives were zooming in on clips from the party like it was their job. One angle of him laughing with Kris, another has Hailey giving the kind of smile you give when you just told your husband, please for once don't make this about you. Spoiler, he did. But that's not all. No, just pause, because Justin also has sparked new substance use speculation after a viral photo of him with white smudges on his pants there. Now, the image quickly spread across social media and sparked debate about what that mark could be. While some fans debated it could be, just ash from his cigarette, a majority of the comments, alleged that it's that booger sugar. I mean, the photo quickly sparked backlash online, and, many fans expressing disappointment and concern. Users on X noted that Bieber is now a father and urged him to be more mindful of his image, especially in public settings. Now, one user wrote, they said party favors and meant it, literally. Another person said, oh, he's totally leaving the music industry and getting into his own streaming situation. A third person said, he does seem to be smiling a little hard, LOL. And another person said, this is sad KSF. Someone needs to help that boy. And this all comes literally days after Hailey's GQ cover dropped, where she basically said their marriage is like a day-by-day survival game. Like, she didn't say, you know, we're thriving. She said we're taking it a day at a time, which is celebrity speak for we're holding on by a prayer and a nice latte. She told GQ she's comfortable with where they're at, which is what people say right before, you know, they dye their hair or delete half their Instagram grid. She said they're protective of their baby, little Jack Blues, like, you know, a blues musician who's one heartbreak away from a Grammy. And while Hailey's out here talking motherhood and inner peace, Justin's over here performing I'm totally fine, guys, energy at Kris Jenner's party like it's his redemption tour. I mean, fans are calling it Bieber's emotional PR arc. Someone literally commented saying he's acting like he's the main character in Kris Jenner's spinoff. And honestly, that's not wrong. Remember, just a few months ago, Justin dropped his album Swag, because of course he did, and you know, one of the songs basically hinted they almost broke up. He sang, "Girl, we better stop before we say some ish." Like, that's not exactly couple goals, that's kind of marriage counseling in a verse. Now suddenly they're making out at Kendall Jenner's 30th, showing up hand in hand at Kris's 70th, and serving, you know, see, we're totally fine energy. Like, okay, Hailey, blink twice if this is for PR. People online are split. Half are like, oh, they're so in love again, and the other half are like, this feels like the calm before the Notes app apology. I mean, one fan said every time Hailey says she's fine, Justin drops a breakup album, and honestly, history agrees. I mean, Hailey did say she might be ready for baby number 2 though, which bold of her considering Justin looks like he's one late night studio session away from another emotional crisis. Now look, the Bieber's relationship has been public since day one. Every lyric, every outfit, every facial expression gets analyzed like it's the Bible. But showing up at Kris Jenner's party and going full PDA mode, that was strategic, because if Kris Jenner's around, nothing is an accident. That woman could monetize a scandal faster than Justin can rhyme faith with grace. So yeah, Justin got caught being a little too extra, caught overcompensating, caught living his best please love me again life under Kris Jenner's disco lights, and fans, well, they're obsessed. I mean, the internet's eating this up like it's the final season of Keeping Up with the Biebers. Moral of the story, never underestimate the power of a Kris Jenner birthday party. People come in for cake and leave with a full-blown PR resurrection. I still have FOMO from missing the party, and truthfully, honestly, I'll never get over my lack of invite. Justin Bieber has had a lot of girlfriends and even some quick flings here and there over the years. These are the celebrities he's hooked up with and who Hailey absolutely hates. Selena Gomez. This is no surprise to anyone on planet Earth that Hailey hates his ex of Justin's. Now, to this day, they are still fighting and have so much drama between the three of them. I mean, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber had an on-again, off-again relationship from 2010 to 2018, marked by public appearances, breakups, and reconciliations, ultimately ending with Bieber marrying Hailey Baldwin. Now, they first met in 2009 and were introduced by their managers, with their relationship becoming romantic in late 2010, and they made their public debut as a couple at the Vanity Fair Oscars party in February 2011. After nearly 2 years together, they broke up in November 2012. Now, they rekindled their relationship in August 2014, but by November of the same year, they broke up again. In October 2017, they sparked reconciliation rumors once again, but after a short period of being public, they decided to part ways for the last time in early 2018. Fast forward to today, Justin has been presumably crashing out on social media over the news of Selena and Benny Blanco being engaged, and Hailey is caught in the middle of it all. His weird Instagram lives and posts have sent the couple's PR team into intense damage control. Hailey is punching the air every single day. I bet she wishes Selena would appear out of thin air for one of those, but that's none of our business. Or is it? Kendall Jenner. While there were rumors and speculation Kendall Jenner and Justin Bieber allegedly never dated, and Kendall has stated they are just friends, Kendall has a long-standing friendship with Hailey Bieber and has been known to double date with them. Now, Kendall and Justin have been friends for a long time, with Kendall saying she's known him since she was 13. Now, Kendall is close friends with Hailey, and the two have been, you know, friends for years, but sources have said that Hailey secretly hates Kendall because she believes her and Justin have had a thing in the past. People noticed an odd encounter between Hailey and Kendall during a 2020 Instagram live that they filmed alongside Justin. Now, the trio went live basically from their respective homes during lockdown, with Justin saying to Kendall that he and Hailey are like a happy married married family. Hailey appears to be in good spirits and is smiling as she moves closer to her husband, but the mood changes abruptly when Justin then asks, "Quick question, did you see this coming?" Kendall responded saying, "See what coming? You too?" Justin clarified that that is what he meant. She says, no. And then, she says, "I didn't know, but I think I hoped. Obviously, Hales is my lady and my best friend, and I wanted it so bad for both of you." But Hailey doesn't seem to be too pleased with Kendall's answer, and her face noticeably drops as soon as she says no. In fact, she does a visible double take and remains stone-faced for the remainder of the conversation. And this was not lost on viewers when the clip was recently brought back on TikTok alongside a selection of photos and Justin and Kendall looking cozy with one another. And immediately that went viral. With over 1 million users liking the post, many flocked to the comment section to share their reaction to the strange exchange. One person said her facial expression changed real quick. Someone else observed it saying, "The way her face dropped." People believe Hailey still holds a lot of hate and, animosity towards Kendall. Sophia Richie and Justin Bieber had a brief 6-week romance in the summer of 2016, marked by travel and social media attention before they actually parted ways, with Bieber, later marrying Hailey. Now in August 2016, Sophia Richie and Justin Bieber sparked dating rumors when they were seen together, including a trip to Japan and Mexico. Their relationship garnered media attention, especially when they were spotted together and shared photos on Twitter and Instagram. While they were often seen together, neither Justin nor Sophia ever officially confirmed their relationship, but that didn't stop Hailey from hating on Sophia and worrying if the two had more going on for longer than they initially said. Nicola Peltz and Justin Bieber were briefly linked romantically in 2016, with reports suggesting they went on a date but were not in a relationship, with Justin reportedly finding her attractive but being single at the time. Now in May 2016, Justin Bieber and Nicola Peltz were spotted on a date in Beverly Hills. While they enjoyed a date, they were never officially a couple, and Justin was reportedly single at the time. A source said that Justin thought Nicola was really pretty. They reportedly met at an album release party in Toronto and were later having sleepovers at his Beverly Hills estate. But their fling ran its course very quick. Now Hailey has been quietly vocal about her dislike for Nicola, and by that I mean she secretly told a close friend, who then spilled the tea to everyone else, so who needs enemies, right? Kourtney Kardashian and Justin Bieber had a brief dating timeline. Yes, that's right. Kourtney Kardashian and Justin Bieber were reportedly hooking up on and off for months in 2015 and 2016, sparking rumors and media attention, though neither confirmed a relationship. Now, initial rumors that started in the fall of 2015 after Kourtney split from Scott Disick, Justin and Kourtney were seen together, including at Halloween Horror Nights, leading to speculation about their relationship. In 2016, sources told people that Justin and Kourtney had been, just casually seeing each other for months, suggesting a very laid-back relationship. Justin's response was that it was nothing serious at all, and Justin later addressed the rumors, saying he felt like he was being used, but also acknowledged that he knew the Kardashian family well and that Kourtney was quote-unquote great. Hailey Bieber apparently hates that he had this casual fling with Kourtney because it's just not a good look, especially since he also had a fling with her sister Kendall. Now, rumor has it that she even questioned if he hooked up with the rest of the family also, like Kim or Kylie. She held on to a lot of salt over this, and it's alleged she didn't want to be around any Kardashian for years because she feared Justin had an obsession with the family and it would threaten her relationship with him if any of the other sisters were to try and date him or throw advances at him. It's alleged she even worried about Kris Jenner. That's just crazy because she's old enough to be his mom. Well, actually, I guess Kourtney is too. Chantel Jeffries, the pop singer, and Jeffries first started hanging out in 2014, and Jeffries was present for Justin's January 2015 DUI arrest in Miami. The two rekindled their casual relationship in July of 2016, and when the musician and the model actually hung out after one of his concerts at New York City's Madison Square Garden at a movie theater showing The Secret Life of Pets. Now, an insider made a statement that said Chantel and Bieber have been hanging out for the past few months, and said last night Chantel went to see Bieber in concert. Bieber got her tickets. The model was spotted enjoying the show from the audience, cheering Bieber along throughout each set, and after the concert, the Biebs took Jeffries out for a very romantic private date in NYC. Now, after he was arrested for the DUI, Jeffries received a lot of negative attention from media outlets and fans. She actually ended up releasing a statement regarding a couple New York Daily News and Daily Mail articles that claimed her own rap sheet lists 5 arrests. Now, Jeffries told E! News in a statement, she said, "I've been overwhelmed by the negative attention I've recently received in the media. My family and I are particularly upset about the false accusations which have been published concerning my own criminal history." She continued to say, "For the record, I have not been arrested 5 times, as has been stated in the media, nor am I guilty of physically, attacking anyone in any way, shape, or perform. I'm a full-time student who had enjoyed a normal lifestyle free from public scrutiny and criticism until now. What has happened to me is wrong. I want people in general and in the media to consider the impact, their disparaging comments have on the individual, especially when their comments are inaccurate. Now, Hailey is said to be so embarrassed by all of this that Justin even dated her because it's a bad look. But girl, your man, has his own many run-ins with the law, so humble yourself. Jade Pierce. Justin and Pierce sparked dating rumors when the two were spotted together for the first time in May of 2015. The singer and the British model never really confirmed if they were more than friends, but they were frequently seen together, including on vacation in Bora Bora. Hailey hates her for no reason. Like, she was literally just a quick fling. Get over it, girl, please. Barbara Palvane. Now, Justin's first met, this model at the Victoria's Secret fashion show in November of 2012, when he was still dating Selena Gomez. Dating rumors swirled when the singer and Palvane were seen together at the Broadway musical The Lion King. Now, Palvane denied any relationship rumors, however, and stated that the two were just friends. Friends with benefits though, at least that's what Hailey thinks. Apparently, she expressed her concern of the model, saying that she felt very threatened by her. Miranda Kerr. Now, after the 2012 Victoria's Secret fashion show, rumors swirled that Justin and Kerr had exchanged flirty text messages and kisses on the cheek. Now, at the time, Kerr was still married to Orlando Bloom, although the two later split in 2013. Kerr denied that anything happened between her and Justin, and honestly, this is a very weird combo to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Caitlin Beatles. Beatles and Justin met at church when he moved from Ontario, Canada to Atlanta, Georgia in 2009. Now, their fling ultimately fizzled, out when the singer's touring schedule got a little too busy. His song, though, Never Let You Go, is allegedly about their short-lived relationship. Now, this was Justin's first ever relationship, like high school sweetheart vibes. I really hope Hailey gets a grip, because if this girl is still living rent-free in her head, it's time for therapy. Lastly, Giovanna Ventura. Justin Bieber and Giovanna Ventura briefly dated in spring 2014 after Bieber noticed her on Instagram and reached out to her, so he slid into her DMs, leading, to a few weeks of just hanging out and getting to know each other, primarily in Miami. They spent time together, with Bieber reportedly enjoying her company and finding her very genuine. A source suggested their relationship was blossoming and that they were hanging out a lot. This brief period with Giovanna Ventura occurred during a time when Bieber was also in a relationship with Selena Gomez, and there were rumors about him getting a little too friendly with Kylie Jenner. There were also rumors that Bieber was going to attend Ventura's prom at Miami Senior High School, but he did not attend ultimately. That's a lot of exes and flings for Justin. I'm sure there's more. Are Justin and Hailey Bieber okay? Fans are starting to think something is seriously wrong with them. Alright, grab your popcorn because the Biebers are officially at peak what is even happening territory. Let's start with Hailey. She's been quietly running Rhode Beauty, her skincare empire, but apparently that wasn't enough. She just dropped what might be her cheekiest Instagram ever, a full-on bedroom photo shoot that screams, I'm single, actually, oh wait, no, I'm married. So she's lying in bed, minimal makeup, black bra, and panties that match the pillow, all while wearing her under eye patches. She somehow manages to make eye creams look scandalous. Only Hailey, of course. But here is the plot twist. Justin, yes, Justin, the man whose life feels like it's been a reality show for the past decade, didn't just like the post, he reposted it on his story with a twerking track. Like, seriously, Bossman Delo's Shake That ASS as the soundtrack to your wife's steamy bedroom pics. I mean, that's either like peak romance or a public cry for help. Honestly, hard to tell which one. And if you think this is just playful PDA, let's rewind a little. Remember a few weeks back when Justin was spotted insisting he's healing, but kind of not? Well, reports suggested he's been struggling with personal issues, health stuff, and general emotional chaos. I mean, Justin has reacted a couple weeks after his mother, Patty Millette, revealed that she is always praying for her son. Well, his response now to that was, only thing I need healing from is my rolled pinky toe from playing ping pong. Yeah, it's unclear why his mom was even sharing this public prayer for her son in the first place and what she was referring to in her post. It was a lot, go look at it. However, only 2 days before that, Bieber posted about religion on Instagram, sharing several screenshots of texts, including different mantras, that kind of helped him navigate being in the public eye. Meanwhile, throughout all of this, Hailey's firing off photos that look like they belong in a GQ calendar. I mean, it's a little like watching someone juggle kind of flaming swords while the other person sets the stage on fire. Entertaining? Absolutely. Concerning? Definitely. It doesn't help that their social media behavior has been a roller coaster. One day they're holding hands in matching leather jackets. Next day we're seeing bedroom photo shoots paired with explicit songs. And fans, well, honestly, they're kind of losing it. I mean, the comments range from relationship goals to somebody call a therapist. I mean, it's the internet's equivalent of a collective jaw drop. And here's the thing, Hailey and Justin have always been public, but lately the ratio of attention to chaos seems off the charts. I mean, they're just still 28 and 31. I mean, still young, still figuring life out, but when your personal life becomes entertainment, things can get very messy. I mean, every post, every story, every eyebrow-raising caption is analyzed, it's dissected and viral before you've had your morning coffee. But let's be real, there's also a weird brilliance to it. I mean, they're riding the storm of personal struggle, intimacy, and public scrutiny like a high-stakes reality show. You can't look away, right? So between Hailey's provocative road beauty promos and Justin's look now, you know, how chill I am while everything's falling apart type energy, it's basically social media theater, and the audience were hooked, obviously. So what's really going on here? Are we witnessing marital PDA turned full-blown performance art, or is this a couple on the edge signaling, you know, through selfies and Instagram stories? Honestly, it's probably a mix of both. Either way, it's messy, it's dramatic, and it's peak Bieber content. And I don't know about you, but I am here for the chaos. So something is seriously, undeniably, eyebrow-raisingly wrong, or at least unhingedly entertaining with Justin and Hailey at this point. And until they post the next eyebrow-raising TikTok-worthy content, we'll just be here watching. I mean, commenting and collectively losing our minds. New footage showing Justin Bieber struggling amongst paparazzi has his fans absolutely worried for his life. Justin Bieber is continuing his crusade against paparazzi, except this time he was seen going live on Instagram last Friday, catching paparazzi allegedly closely following him in vehicles while he is on the road himself. He is clearly upset by the scenario and at one point yelling to an officer from his window to complain about the drivers being reckless. This singer seemingly puts his phone down, disrupting footage of the pops, but you can easily hear him complaining, saying, "This is getting crazy, man, no joke." It seems like justice was served, as you can actually hear police sirens go off, setting Justin into a very subdued yet no word spoken celebration, saying, there we go, some justification for this ish. I hope they arrest his bleeping behind too. Now, this is just the latest scene in Justin's fight against, you know, invasive paparazzi. Last Thursday, he shared a video to expose paparazzi swarming him and his wife Hailey Bieber as they tried to get to their parked SUV. And just before Coachella kicked off, he slammed more paparazzi who found him at a coffee shop in Palm Springs. As he walked outside the establishment, he accused them of trying to make a buck off of him. Now, the Biebs has been a prime target for paparazzi since he was a young teen, so it's no surprise he's absolutely sick of being followed. Fans have been expressing their concern for his safety and overall mental health due to his interactions with paparazzi, and have even encouraged him to just protect himself by fleeing Los Angeles. However, Justin said on Friday he won't back down because he thinks the city is where his influence is most needed. Now, his remarks come after it was revealed he had a falling out with his ex-manager Scooter Braun, as well as the best man at his wedding, Ryan Good, over very serious drama with his former brand Drew House. JB informed fans he was no longer associated with the brand earlier this month and is now starting a new venture called Skylark. Justin Bieber's fans are concerned after his Coachella video goes viral. Coachella footage of Justin Bieber has sparked concerns among fans over the performer's well-being. Several videos circulating on social media do show the pop star exhibiting very concerning behavior while dancing among festival attendees. Justin Bieber attended Coachella's second weekend stages, but fans believe the pop star doesn't look fine based on the videos. In one particular clip, it seems like the pop star is smoking while dancing with his head hung very low. In another clip, Bieber appears at a corner of a private party, bopping to the music while seemingly inebriated by some sort of substance. The 31-year-old Grammy winner also appeared topless in one video as he hunched over and bopped to some tunes. Now, fans, of course, took to social media to discuss Bieber's current condition. One user commented on X saying, "I don't know the context, I just have compassion. He does not look well. I hope someone who loves him helps him to get the support and healing he needs." Another fan posted on Reddit saying he's been through a lot, it's catching up to him and he's spiraling, very sad to see. Speaking of Bieber's concerning behaviors increasing in the past few months, another Reddit user wrote, "Childhood fame is an awful beast and often childhood issues bubble up after having children, so I can only imagine. Wishing him and his family peace and healing." Meanwhile, Bieber recently came on an Instagram live where his behavior raised speculation amongst fans, leading many to wonder if he was okay. The singer appeared very distressed and displayed erratic behavior in the live stream as he bopped to some more music and kept the phone camera little too close to his face. Now, earlier in March, Bieber also posted some unusually emotional Instagram captions. He wrote, "I was always told when I was a kid not to hate, but it made me feel like I wasn't allowed to have it, and so I didn't tell anyone that I had it." He continued to say, "Which made me feel like I have been drowning, feeling unsafe to acknowledge it." It was cryptic and very confusing and left fans scratching their heads. Justin Bieber has been in the limelight lately for a million wrong reasons. His Instagram posts have probably been the thing that's worried his fans the most. Now people are calling for him to get serious help, and I think I speak for all of us when I say we are worried. Now back on March 3rd, Justin posted another series of photos that sent waves online in speculation about his state of mind. Bieber uploaded a series of Instagram photos of himself riding on a bicycle while blowing out smoke and holding a bong in his hands. Now not only is this dangerous to himself, but to others around him. Now people took to the comment section, of course, to say how irresponsible he's being and asked if this is the type of influence he wants to have on his fans, but not only that, on his son. Now, not long after that post, the musician opened up about life in the public eye. He shared another post on his Instagram story that said, "People told me my whole life, wow, Justin, you deserve that. And I personally have always felt unworthy, like I was a fraud. Like when people told me I deserved something, it made me feel sneaky, like, damn, if they only knew my thoughts, how judgmental I am, how selfish I really am, they wouldn't be saying this." He continued to say, "I say all of this to say if you feel sneaky, welcome to the club. I definitely feel unequipped and unqualified most days." He then posted another Instagram post that changed the vibe a bit and left everything equally as confusing. It said, "We have nothing to prove today, just the gift of life today to accept and receive. Nothing is owed to us, and we don't know anyone anything." Now people were quick to point out how moody he seems, or just how inconsistent his thoughts and emotions are. Like, yeah, everyone has those days, but it seems like for Justin, it's been one of those days every day for the past year. Justin Bieber made a very weird but also oddly personal Instagram post that encouraged fans to reach out if they wanted to collaborate. The post said, "DM me if you want to make music together." He captioned an Instagram post alongside several blurry images. In the last slide, of his post, Bieber shared a black and white selfie where he looked directly at the camera with a very straight face. Funny enough, I did think it was a pic of RuPaul at first. And I knew I wasn't crazy because I went to the comment section and many people shared my first thought. But anyway, Justin hasn't dropped a new album since Justice in 2021, so the comment section quickly filled with excited chatter, and among the comments were a few famous names like Jaden Smith and Kalani. Now, this one was different because he posted it to his grid and not as a story, which means either he was serious and really wanted people to comment and reach out, or maybe it was like a low-key cry for help. Now, despite all the big celebrity names that dropped comments, the comment that got the most people talking was from Drake, who appeared to call Justin out for allegedly ignoring his private messages. His comment said, "I DM'd, but no reply." The comment, of course, garnered thousands of likes and replies. Despite having been active on Instagram since it was posted, Justin has yet to acknowledge the comment. But if it makes you feel any better, Drake has never replied to my DMs either. As any OG believer will know, the two Canadians go way back. In 2010, Drake made a cameo in the music video for Justin's hit single Baby, and 2 years later they collaborated on a track called Right Here for Justin's iconic Believe album in 2012. Since then, the pair has not released any new songs together, but have seemingly remained on good terms. I mean, notably, Justin memorably starred in the 2020 music video for Drake and DJ Khaled's song Popstar. With all that being said, it's not exactly clear what this interaction means for these two, although it does suggest that Justin is actively working on new music, and I'm not gonna complain about that. All in all, his behavior as of lately has been very concerning, to say the least. I hope he gets help if it's what he really needs. Justin Bieber has been out of control lately. His wild party nights without Hailey have fans concerned and begging him to get help. Justin Bieber has sparked further fears in fans after he smoked an unidentified roll-up next to his teenage brother while attending Coachella 2025. The singer has been met with concern from fans over the last few months, which ramped up during the annual musical festival in Indio, California. Now, in a new video, which was posted on X on April 20th, the 31-year-old could be seen dancing shirtless in the crowd, smoking what appeared to be a roll-up as he relaxed in the crowd. Now, the camera panned across as he moved through the audience and stood beside his 15-year-old brother Jackson, who was enjoying the music. Now, Justin's wife Hailey Bieber stepped in and placed her hand on Justin's brother's back, guiding him to walk in the other direction as the musician continued partying away with a pal. This comes after Justin appeared in a TikTok video earlier over the weekend smoking while partying at an event. The footage showed him hunched over and bobbing along loosely to his 2015 song What Do You Mean? In another social media video from the same night posted by artist Shako, the superstar seemed unsteady on his feet and even somewhat disoriented. He was attending the invite-only Friday nights in the desert party, according to TMZ. Now, the new father has been at the center of headlines in recent months after sparking intense fears over his social media posts and his public appearances. He also raised eyebrows at the first weekend of Coachella Music Festival when he made an appearance with his trousers nearly down to his ankles. Justin Bieber has been a staple of the spotlight since being discovered through his YouTube videos in the 2000s and blessed us all with hit after hit, during that time, including Sorry, Yummy, Love Yourself, and One Less Lonely Girl. He has also had a roller coaster of a time over the last few years in regards to his personal life, in which, we saw him battle facial paralysis condition Ramsay-Hunt syndrome in 2022, and he welcomed his baby boy Jack with wife Hailey Bieber late August. Questions have been raised about his relationship with the model after they appear to unfollow each other on social media, and his seemingly frail appearance coupled with his bizarre Instagram antics. Now, fans were quick to share their concerns about Justin on viral TikToks of his Coachella behavior, with fan Sammy Wood writing, "He is not okay. He does need help. Poor Justin Bieber." User Shine agreed, saying, "It's concerning to see Justin like this. Hope he gets the support he needs and that those around him are looking out for his well-being." Now, this comes as rumors spread on April 16th that Justin was in major debt. In a new statement to online blogs, Bieber's team denied the allegations, claiming the sources were ill-informed. As Justin forges his way forward, these unnecessary stories and inaccurate assumptions will continue, but they won't deter him from staying committed to following the right path. His team also told The Hollywood Reporter that any source that is trying to sell you a story about alleged financial distress either doesn't understand the entertainment industry or more likely is trying to paint an unflattering portrait of Justin, which bears no resemblance to reality. It was reported that sources informed them that the singer was more than $20 million in debt after failing to fulfill his contractual obligation to tour promoter AEG after canceling the Justice Tour in 2023. Justin Bieber accidentally flashes something party people love while posting photos of wife Hailey. Justin Bieber shared some very revealing photos to Instagram recently. The singer, who has been posting almost daily to the joy of his nearly 300 million followers, presented a view inside his home he's been staying at. He has been staying in a modern-looking home in the Palm Springs area during the Coachella Music Festival. It appears to be the ultimate party pad for a pop singer, as it has a big living room with an oversized used sofa, an indoor basketball hoop, and a large swimming pool with lounge space outside. Now, in the new images, the Canadian offered a fresh view. It saw his wife Hailey Bieber talking to a male friend of his. Now, she was not posed to show off her post-baby body, but rather in a natural pose as she wore a black tank top and slacks. Something stood out in the background though. It made the rental look like kind of like a place to party pretty hard. Now, behind the man and Hailey was actually a cocktail trolley, also known as a booze cart. It was a 2-level silver cart with wheels. On top were about 15 bottles of hard alcohol that looked to be rum and tequila, and I think I even spotted a little vodka mixed in there. Talk about a recipe for a hangover if you're mixing all those bad boys in one night. Now, on the bottom shelf were glasses, which, makes it easy to prepare a quick drink. Booze carts have become a staple in celebrity homes as people stray away from wine and beer to enjoy mixed cocktails. For somebody like Justin though, who we know, suffers with substance dependency issues and has been literally accused of relapsing so much in the past month alone, you would think he would opt to not have this in his vacay home. Or at the very least, would we not expect Hailey to do something about this? I understand that she's not in control of him and blah blah blah, come at me, but she is his wife. She has been looking out for him and after him. I feel personally she could have done much more to avoid these triggers and make the space, vacation home or not, one that is clean of substances and not so easy access for JB. Justin Bieber partied hard with Sexy Red for the rapper's 27th birthday. Big Red had the stars out and bad in Los Angeles for her 27th birthday party earlier this week as she twerked the night away at the Players Club. Among those in attendance defendants were Justin Bieber and Glorilla, now fresh off attending Coachella with his wife. JB pulled up to Big Red's bash in a tan fur coat with some gold chains as he danced alongside the St. Louis rapper. Now, Red rocked a bikini with a sparkling Santa Claus robe, a money sign red belt, and a matching furry hat with plenty of flashy jewelry on. She captioned the clip with Bieber as "my two personalities" and then posted another video twerking, which was soundtracked by her new single. Fans were happy to see JB outside having some fun, but also quite concerned, wondering if he's actually okay. Some fans even took to Hailey Bieber's social media accounts to ask where she was and why she wasn't with Justin at the party. Other fans thought it was quite amusing and were happy to see Justin out and about, with one person writing, "LMFAO, thank you for getting Justin out of the house." Another person added, "LMFAO, I love that dude." Now, one person online had a totally different take though and said, "Why are you never with your son?" With someone adding, "So you leave Hailey alone to care for Jack?" Needless to say, there were strong mixed emotions from fans, and I think people are just wanting to know if he's back on substances or if he's even okay. Hailey Bieber and Red have, each kind of reacted to the viral party footage of the singer's cheek kiss. Now, in the short video, Justin could be seen leaning in to give Red a cheeky smooch as she approached the star at the table he was seated at. A second Instagram post featured Justin and Red in a selfie and was shared, via his Instagram grid and story. In the Instagram story version of the selfie, Justin added Tupac's song "Unconditional Love" to the post. Now, over on Red's X account on Wednesday, April 16th, she shared a clip from the party showing her dancing with Justin and wrote, "I love him." After the singer posted the video, fans flocked to the comment section, of course, to share their opinions on the kiss, with some labeling it disrespectful to his wife Hailey. One follower wrote, "I'd be gone if my husband's kissing someone's cheek," while another person added, "The disrespect is crazy." However, there were also many followers who defended Justin and the kiss and believed the singer wasn't doing anything wrong. One follower said, "Not to be that guy, but in Puerto Rican culture, this is almost expected. He's not Puerto Rican, but not everyone sees a cheek kiss greeting as disrespectful." Another commenter thought some fans were making a mountain out of a molehill by being so offended by the post. "It's just a kiss on the cheek. Y'all are so dramatic, for real." That's what they wrote. While another chimed in with, "If his wife ain't tripping out about it, why aren't you? You're not married to Justin Bieber." Hailey responded to all of the backlash by commenting 3 heart eye emojis on Justin's post, but was that just to keep things, at bay, or was she actually unbothered? I don't know. Either way, I just know Hailey's plate is so full and she just must be tired. I'm tired. You're probably tired. Justin looks tired. Ain't no way Hailey isn't exhausted. I will say this though, his smile was smiling, okay? Wide and strong and for long. What do you guys think though? Is Justin partying too hard these days? Is he back on you-know-what? Justin, Hailey, Justin over here, look. That's the sound of the paparazzi catching Justin and Hailey Bieber's worst moments ever. Starting off with the time Justin Bieber was accused of yelling at Hailey in front of the paparazzo. A video showing Justin Bieber talking passionately at his wife Hailey during a trip to Las Vegas went viral on TikTok. In the video, the couple can be seen walking through a hotel with Justin throwing his hands in the air and kind of inaudibly yelling at Hailey while surrounded by their entourage. Now, while the video in question has now been taken down on TikTok, it swiftly amassed over 1 million views and is still making the rounds on Twitter. Initially, many fans assumed from Justin's body language that he was aggressively shouting at Hailey and tweeted in support of her. One person questioned why Justin was yelling at Hailey like she's a child in public, while another person said that, to casual viewers of the video, it appeared he was angry and yelling. However, a series of people who claim to have witnessed the event have suggested that Justin wasn't yelling at Hailey, but was simply just hyped up from his performance. One alleged bystander said, "He was not yelling, and we were there to witness what went down. He was all adrenaline. It doesn't matter, how it appears to you. Don't spread false information on someone, especially when you acknowledge, what it appears to just be you thinking that." Now, that's defamation of character. One person shared a video of Justin's performance to show his nature on stage, tweeting, "I took this of Justin right before that video was taken. He was on straight adrenaline from performing. He wasn't mad at Hailey and he wasn't yelling at her. I hate how he's always painted as the bad guy when he's the furthest thing from it." Many pointed out that the couple were holding hands in the video, suggesting that they weren't arguing at all. And the couple appeared to be happily reflecting on their weekend shortly after arriving home from the trip when Justin posted a Vegas show recap on Instagram, which Hailey swiftly reshared with the caption, "Best weekend ever." Justin Bieber reaches his absolute breaking point with paparazzi in Palm Springs ahead of Coachella. Now, Justin Bieber went on a wild, unprovoked tirade against the paparazzi while heading into a coffee shop with friends. In a video that went absolutely viral recently, the singer singer who was in Palm Springs, California ahead of weekend one of Coachella, immediately covered his face when he noticed photographers with their cameras and phones recording him. One photographer said to Bieber, "Good morning," to which Justin replied, "No, not good morning. You already know. Why are you here?" The pop star then walked over to the Paps and told them that they just want money. He said, "Money, money, 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 money." He repeated that while making, the pay me gesture with his fingers. He said, "Get out of here, bro. Money, that's all you guys want. You don't care about human beings." So he shouted that while covering, a man's phone from recording him. He then told them all to leave, but not before saying, "That's all you guys care about. It's money. You don't care about people, only money. You don't care about human beings at all." As the photographers backed up from the coffee shop, he then turned around and walked into the eatery with his friends. Hailey Bieber got really mad when she was mistaken for Gigi Hadid while out with Kendall Jenner at Fred Segal. Now, in the video clip that has circulated online everywhere basically, you can see the paparazzi standing outside watching as Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber walk towards what appears to be Kendall's car. Kendall is seen walking towards the car a few steps ahead of Hailey, and one paparazzo asked Gigi, "Who is your new boyfriend after Joe Jonas?" To which Hailey very embarrassing says something like, "I'm not Gigi." Another brave and bold paparazzi person said, "Hailey, are you upset that Justin Bieber is back with Selena?" To which Hailey just shakes her head. The funniest part about all of this though is that after Hailey says she's not Gigi, the same paparazzo says Bella, like as in her sister. This hilarious moment caught on camera is a true testament to the things people have said all along. No one really knew who Hailey was until she literally became Justin Bieber's wife. Justin Bieber accused paparazzi of shooting upskirt shots of Hailey. Now, Justin Bieber publicly confronted paparazzi for allegedly taking upskirt photos of his wife, Hailey Baldwin, during a night out in West Hollywood. The couple went out to the Nice Guy restaurant and lounge in West Hollywood. Later, while exiting the club and entering a private bus, paparazzi swarmed the couple, quickly snapping photos, much to Justin's dismay. Now, after they entered and the doors started closing, the singer turned around, opened the doors, and confronted the photographers. Bieber expressed his concern and felt the photographers were intentionally trying to embarrass Hailey. Calm, but a bit annoyed, he asked, "Are you guys shooting underneath her skirt?" The photographers rushed to their defense, saying, "Oh my God, please, Justin," said one of them. Another one asked, "Why would someone shoot under her skirt?" Justin replied, "That's the question, right?" While one photographer basically wondered, "Why would we do that?" Another one said, "Come on, bro, look at the videos. Hey, bro, I hope you have a good night, man. Bro, no one would do that, brother." A source involved in the incident said that no one was trying to get any up the skirt photos. The insider noted that while photographers had to go underneath a curtain barrier set up on the sidewalk to get any shots of the couple, there was no intention of an underskirt shot. He felt the photographers were intentionally trying to just embarrass her, and he actually found that their behavior was quite disrespectful and invasive, especially for women. Justin Bieber slammed the car door in his wife's face while arriving at Zinc Cafe. A couple that works out issues together stays together, but that doesn't seem to be the case for Justin and Hailey Bieber. This is evident in a clip where Justin seems to slam the car door right in Hailey's face. Now, in this clip, Justin really appears to be in his own world and operates almost as if Hailey doesn't exist. When Justin gets out of the car, he slams the door in Hailey's face and walks aggressively forward with his head tilted downward and his lips pursed shut. Now, a body language expert spoke on this incident and said his body language communicates anger and unhappiness and appears as if he's so consumed by his emotions that he doesn't even realize Hailey is behind him when he slams the door on her. Hailey, on the other hand, tried to play it cool, seemingly aware that all eyes were on them. It's as if, she wasn't fazed at all, but according to the expert, this might just mean she's used to brushing off this kind of behavior. The expert said, interestingly, Hailey exits the car in a relaxed manner with a calm face, her body language indicating that she's not surprised by his behavior and perhaps is used to it. Now, based on the couple's body language in this clip, it's possible that when Justin is feeling emotional, he unintentionally ignores Hailey or keeps her at a distance. Honestly, I have secondhand embarrassment for her. Justin Bieber snapped at fans who were camped outside his home. When he approached the fans, he abruptly said, "This is not a hotel, guys, it's my home." He later posted on Instagram saying, "How do you convince yourself it's not completely inappropriate and disrespectful to wait outside my home to gawk, stare, and take pictures as I walk into my apartment?" Now, the question, which featured no additional information or context at all, it was followed by a pic basically commemorating his Billboard Music Award win for 10,000 Hours with Dan and Shay, which, picked up top country song. Bieber does actually have reason, though, to be paranoid about people kind of loitering outside the homes that he shares with Hailey, because he he's had a number of individuals make their way onto his property in the recent years. Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin get into a heated argument at hot yoga. Now, Justin Bieber and Hailey got very testy with each other when they went to hot yoga. Perhaps the 100-degree temperature got to them, maybe. Justin appeared to be upset as the couple left the yoga studio. Hailey was hiding her face, perhaps to shield from showing tears. Now, Hailey was wearing a really cute neon yellow ensemble, biker shorts, and a sports bra. Now, the couple left the Beverly Hills studio in their Lamborghini SUV to head home. Later that evening, Justin went for a late-night ride on his motorcycle to clear his head after the fight. Justin Bieber ditched Hailey on a skateboard and she fell trying to catch up with him in Times Square. A few years back when they were in New York, they were leaving a venue at Times Square when Justin got escorted through a barricade to leave the huge crowd surrounding them. He actually crawled through the small space to go onto the street and then quickly hopped on his skateboard and just kind of skated off. Either he forgot Hailey was behind him or he just didn't care, because Hailey then rushed to go catch up to him. She also crawled through that tiny space, but she started tripping on herself and tripped on her way out and ended up falling down completely. You can hear someone in the background saying, "Hailey, oh, don't fall." And then, of course, she fell. She did embarrassingly quickly get back up on her feet and she began to literally run after him. People online couldn't stop watching the video footage of it and took to social media to say that Justin could honestly just care less about her, and just how embarrassing it is for Hailey to literally be chasing him around all over the city like that. It still kind of lives rent-free in our minds. It probably does in hers too. What will the Biebers be up to next? Justin Bieber has been all the talk. His Instagram lives are concerning. His aura is on -1,000, and this is proof Hailey needs to divorce him ASAP. Hailey Bieber has unfollowed her husband Justin Bieber on Instagram, fueling marital strain and speculations of divorce, which many fans are thrilled about because they are basically begging her to file for divorce like yesterday. This unfollowing on Instagram has been raising concerns about issues in their new marriage. The move came to attention on Sunday, March 30th, when Justin shared several cryptic posts on his stories over the course of the day. And about 2 months ago, the singer unfollowed his wife on the social media platform, a move he later clarified as a consequence of being hacked. However, fans now question whether Hailey's unfollowing him is deliberate or a glitch. Fueling the rumors, Hailey recently posted a TikTok meme joking that she would be a bad therapist because she would need to see a photo of the heartbreaker. Her post said, "I'd be a terrible therapist because I'd want to see a pic of the person you're crying about." Now, this cryptic post has further fueled speculation among fans about the status of the couple's relationship. The drama only escalated when Justin shared pictures of himself smoking the green herbs and made more posts alluding to illegal substance usage on his Instagram story last week. The instances were heavily judged and raised doubts about his acts. Now, in contrast, Hailey has reportedly taken down a series of photos with the couple from her Instagram feed. The couple has been under rumors of, marital discord since last year. Although speculation dwindled following the arrival of their child, still fans speculate that Justin's, recent activities could be a result of the engagement of his former girlfriend, Selena Gomez, to his frequent music collaborator and friend, should I say, Benny Blanco. Now, recently, Hailey and Justin were reported to be dealing with a lot of stress, causing a strain in their relationship, of course, and they started going to couples therapy, which is good. A source close to the, pair actually went on record to say they're doing tons of therapy to try and nip this all in the bud. Justin Bieber had reportedly deactivated, though, his Instagram account for 7 minutes, as per another fan, which is why, his account has been showing unfollowed by all of his former followers, not just Hailey Bieber. Now, Hailey has now since spoken out about the alleged unfollowing situation. She responded to a TikTok clarifying that it was nothing more than a glitch. Her response said, "It's a glitch. Didn't unfollow him. Hope this helps." As of right now, yes, I checked. She is following him. He is following her. All is well in La La Land. Things haven't been great or even good, though. The arrival of their son, Jack Blues Bieber, in 2024 seemed to fuel the already persistent divorce divorce rumors surrounding the new parents. Despite the joy, of welcoming a new baby, the couple found themselves facing constant speculation about the status of their marriage. Justin's super unusual social media posts, including photos, videos, and going on live, often showcasing a very somber and withdrawn, uninterested persona and demeanor. That's only added to the public's concern about his well-being and the couple's relationship. Now, despite all of this, Hailey and Justin have remained a united front, consistently dismissing claims of any strain on their marriage, and they have continued to publicly demonstrate their love and support for one another, hoping to silence the persistent whispers of trouble between them. This incident, while seemingly minor, adds a lot of fuel to the fire, though, of ongoing speculation. The constant scrutiny and rumors are a reminder of the immense pressure that comes with being in the public eye, especially for high-profile couples like Hailey and Justin. Justin has been trying to keep the rumors at a minimum. He recently took to his Instagram to share pictures of his wife. He posted 3 images of her, keeping her fashion game on point. The supermodel is seen wearing a stylish black crop top under a short black leather jacket, comfortable black jeans, and black shoes. Now, additionally, her short straight hair, nude makeup, and black sunglasses feel like a little cherry on top. In the first picture, Hailey Bieber is striking a savage pose as she shows her middle finger to the camera. This action, along with, a focus on her wedding ring, might be perceived as the couple's, shut up call to the people spreading their split rumors. After this savage post, Justin Bieber dropped another photo of Hailey Bieber sitting in a car. Previously, he shared an adorable picture of the businesswoman from a cafe. Recently, the power couple was also spotted spending quality time with their friends. The couple's divorce rumors originated due to Hailey Bieber's cryptic posts on Instagram. However, she addressed the rumors by reposting a TikTok video that said, "You're not well and it's okay." She wrote the caption, "Me to all of you on the internet." Justin Bieber continued to spark fan fears with a disturbing live stream video over the weekend. The baby hitmaker was shirtless and appeared hollow-eyed and gaunt as he played some raw demos for fans on Instagram. Justin rapped along to the explicit lyrics, holding the camera very close to his face and gesturing with his hands. Now, later in the live, the singer, who recently sparked concern with posts about feeling as if he was drowning and unsafe, covered up his head in an orange blanket. The video quickly went viral on social media, with fans expressing concern for the pop superstar, whose wife Hailey Bieber recently broke her silence after unfollowing Justin on Instagram following the live stream. One person wrote, "Yeah, there's no denying it anymore. Poor guy needs help." Another person said, "It is concerning. I hope he gets professional help. That's sad." Another person added that their heart is just breaking for him and prays that he heals, as we all do. Justin also took to his Instagram stories with a number of photos, including a close-up of him wearing a turban, and another snap actually showed him in a blue face covering with just his eyes actually visible. There's also a pouty selfie of himself, and he also shared an affirmation which read, "God brings, God comes, God lends, God mends, God reaches in, God does what I could never do." Now, earlier on Monday, Hailey broke her silence about unfollowing Justin on Instagram amid swirling rumors, about the state of their marriage. The model did take to TikTok again to reveal, what really happened, because fans noticed that she unfollowed her partner when he started posting bizarre videos and photos online all over the course of the weekend. She did write, that it was a glitch and that she didn't unfollow him, and she hopes that it helps, that she clarified that up. As of now, of course, like I mentioned, Hailey is still following Justin, so that's good. Now, concerns over their marriage have only grown in recent weeks, though, with fans alarmed by Justin's increasingly unkept appearance and, his airing out of emotional struggles on social media, as well as him unfollowing his father-in-law, Stephen Baldwin. Now, he was recently accused of disrespecting his wife after he uploaded a photo of a child flashing their middle fingers, along with the text that said, "Me behind my girlfriend after she makes me mad." Now, on Sunday, Justin gave a rare glimpse of the couple's son, Jack Blues, in a series of adorable family pictures shared to his main Instagram page. The father-son duo seemingly enjoyed the warmer weather while resting on what appeared to be an outdoor patio. Just the night before, though, Justin stepped out for a solo dinner at the same restaurant that Hailey had dinner with pal Kendall Jenner. Now, however, the gal pals left right before him, leaving Justin to enjoy his meal on his own before heading to watch a movie by himself. Justin also recently made another mental health confession after candidly opening up about his emotional struggles on social media this month. It might be time to take a break, buddy. Now on Instagram, he uploaded a video of a jam session with other musician, pals, and wrote, "I think I hate myself sometimes when I feel myself start to become inauthentic. Then I remember we're all being made to think we're not enough, but I still hate when I change myself to please people." Now, it came shortly after the star admitted to having anger issues in another online post. He further fueled worry among fans when he posted about feeling like a fraud and unworthy in a message, shared his Instagram stories. Justin fueled worry among fans once again when he shared photos of himself smoking from what appeared to be a bong. Now, late last month, Justin's rep addressed worries over his disheveled appearance in a statement to TMZ. The rep said the reoccurring narrative that Justin is using hard substances is absolutely not true, adding that the performer is currently in one of the best places of his life. It doesn't look that way. Now, the star is also actively parenting his newborn son Jack with wife Hailey and putting focus into making new music. Now, according to the rep, Justin has had a very transformative year and ended several close friendships and business relationships that just no longer serve him. Hailey's friends and family and fans are urging her to leave him immediately because of his unacceptable behavior. Now, due to the rumored marital issues between Justin and Hailey, fans have become more worried about him in recent weeks. Hailey's friends are reportedly suggesting that they dissolve their marriage. Now, Hailey and Justin have been at odds since the beginning of their marriage, according to, many reports. Although he is a loose cannon, she adores him deeply. Now, the couple have been the subject of split rumors despite their full-on display of unity. Justin Bieber shared some messages on social media towards the end of December, implying that the couple had actually split up. He wrote as the caption for a video he posted on Instagram, "Co-parenting is failing." Now, the phrase co-parenting typically refers to a couple raising their kids after a separation or divorce. Whether they will head for divorce or not is unsure, but one thing is for certain is that her friends and fans are hoping they do. And that's not coming from a place of, being quote unquote like a hater. It's just coming from a place of concern. Well, at least that's what they're saying.